Welcome to Badasses. I'm your host, Kai Armstrong. Today on Badasses, have you ever wondered what it truly costs to defy expectations and rewrite the rules? Today, we uncover the empowering yet controversial life of Coco Chanel, a woman who dared to create herself, but whose choices would leave her legacy forever tarnished, making you question everything you thought you knew about freedom. In the opulent halls of the Ritz Hotel in Paris, aged hands move with practiced precision across black fabric. The year is 1971. Coco Chanel's fingers, worn from decades of work, trace the contours of her final creation. A single tear falls, darkening the material beneath. The question lingers in the air. What price would you pay to remake the world in your image? Picture yourself at 12 years old, standing before the iron gates of the Aubusine convent. This is where Gabrielle Chanel's story begins, not in glamour, but in grief. Her mother dead, her father vanished, leaving nothing but a needle and thread as inheritance. The nun's footsteps echo against stone floors. Their black and white, habits a stark reminder of the rigid world she must navigate. You can feel the rough wool of her orphan's uniform, hear the rhythmic click of rosary beads. But while other girls pray, young Gabrielle studies the clean lines of the abbey's architecture, the geometric patterns in the stained glass. In this austere world, she discovers something revolutionary. Simplicity holds power. Watch closely as she takes her first rebellious steps. While the nuns teach conformity, Gabrielle experiments with needle and thread in secret corners. Other girls see discarded fabric as trash. She sees possibility. Each stolen moment of creativity is a small rebellion, a quiet declaration. I will not be what you tell me to be. These words aren't just fashion wisdom. They're a challenge to you, watching from the future. What parts of your life have you accepted as unchangeable? The world beyond the convent walls proves both thrilling and cruel. Gabrielle's first venture as a milliner reveals the harsh reality of being a woman with ambition in Belle Epoque France. In a society obsessed with ornate decoration and restrictive corsets, she dares to suggest that women deserve comfort. It's not just about fashion. It's about freedom of movement, freedom of thought, freedom to breathe. Her radical idea that luxury doesn't mean suffering. Paris, 1910. The streets pulse with possibility as Gabrielle opens her first boutique on Rue Cambon. You can hear the gossip, the criticism, the reluctant admiration. She's not just selling clothes, she's selling a revolution in fabric form. When she takes men's jersey material, until then used only for underwear, and transforms it into elegant women's wear, she doesn't just break convention, she shatters it. Each success brings new battles. The established fashion houses sneer at her simple designs, her practical approach, but something is shifting in the zeitgeist. Women begin to whisper about this designer who understands their real lives, who offers them a way to be both elegant and free. Then comes 1926, and with it, her masterstroke. Picture the gasps as she unveils the little black dress. In a world of color and excess, she presents simplicity incarnate. Black, until then reserved for mourning, becomes the color of sophistication. But look deeper, this isn't just about fashion. It's about stripping away pretense, about finding power in minimalism. What could you achieve by removing what's unnecessary in your own life? If you're enjoying Badasses, please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code for our free 7-day email course, The Mental Fortitude Challenge. Explode your confidence by channeling strategies from Roosevelt, Bruce Lee, and more. Now, back to the episode. But revolutions have consequences. As war engulfs Europe, Chanel faces choices that will haunt her legacy. The Nazi occupation of Paris forces everyone to choose sides. She closes her fashion house, takes residence in the Ritz Hotel, begins a relationship with a German officer. The whispers begin: collaborator, traitor, opportunist. The same independence that made her revolutionary now makes her suspicious. The same determination to survive that lifted her from poverty now marks her as calculating. You can feel the weight of judgment, the complexity of choices made under impossible circumstances. When principles collide with survival, what would you choose? Post-war Paris has no mercy for those who chose wrongly. Chanel flees to Switzerland, her reputation in tatters. But watch carefully, this isn't the end. At 71, when most would accept retirement, she stages one of the most remarkable comebacks in fashion history. The year is 1954. The world has changed, but her vision hasn't. Her new collection faces ridicule from French critics. But American buyers see something different. They see the future. Once again, she's aligned with the zeitgeist, understanding what women want before they know it themselves. This isn't just resilience, it's reinvention. In her final years, back in her suite at the Ritz, Chanel continues working until her last breath. That tear we saw at the beginning, it's not from sadness, it's from the weight of understanding that true revolution never ends. Her legacy isn't just in the suits, the little black dresses, or the perfumes that bear her name. It's in the idea that you can remake yourself, that conventions exist to be challenged, that comfort and elegance aren't mutually exclusive. Here's the truth Coco Chanel's life reveals. Liberation isn't free. Every act of self-creation comes with a price. The question isn't whether you'll pay it, but whether you're willing to accept the cost of becoming who you truly are. Her story challenges you to ask, what conventions are you accepting that need to be broken? What parts of your life need revolution? Remember, before she was an icon, she was just Gabrielle, a girl who refused to accept the life she was given. She didn't just design clothes, she designed her destiny. Now, looking at your own life, what will you design? The hands that began our story still move across the fabric, but now you understand. Every stitch was an act of defiance, every design a declaration of independence. And her final message to you isn't about fashion at all. It's about having the courage to rewrite the rules, even when the world insists you follow them. What's your little black dress? What revolution are you waiting to start? On the next episode of Badasses, Coco Chanel dared to redefine luxury, leaving an indelible mark on the world. But what happens when a discovery, born from a simple lab error, accidentally saves millions of lives? Imagine a world without antibiotics. What if the greatest breakthroughs come from the most unexpected places? Next time, witness how one man's accidental discovery reshaped medicine, saving countless lives and igniting an ethical debate that still burns today. You won't believe how his curiosity and maybe a little bit of luck changed everything. Next week, we're diving deep into the power of curiosity. Prepare to be amazed by stories of individuals whose relentless questioning and thirst for knowledge led to groundbreaking innovations and life-altering discoveries. It will show you that the greatest adventures start with a simple "what if?" Please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code or follow the pinned link to get our free 7-day email course, the 7-Day Mental Fortitude Challenge. What if 7 days could make you bulletproof? Steal confidence strategies from warriors, rebels, and icons who turned panic into power. Click the video that just popped up to watch the next one in this series. Or for episode summaries, behind-the-scenes info, and more, go to daily8.com/BA. Thanks for watching.